Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lewis is growing a beard.
I was going to say before Mel revealed what it was, I was going to say, why don't you try grow one?
That'd be easy. Called menopause, love that. Flipping heck. That's really easy.
We should all grow one because
right?
there's gonks
You know what
coming
I'm
up
talking
tomorrow.
about, don't you? I know, right? Seriously. Yeah, I'm not going down that road.
Lewis has a beard.
Lewis has a start of a beard?
Yeah, and obviously when he snapshot on camera, which was like longer than last week, he didn't have one. So
No, he didn't.
you'll all be wanting to see it.
You will.
At some point.
Lewis?
At some point.
Could flip the camera around and scare everyone.
Boom.
Do it, Amber. Do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get his own back then. Right,
will.
David, what have we got?
Right, okay, we have for you, it's a fabulous show. We have a complete variety and mixture of not only brands, mediums, substrates, stampable elements, and digital too. You've never seen these before,
I
right?
haven't seen these.
So
I
these,
feel a spend coming now.
well, honestly, they sold out when we first got them in. We've had them reordered and they've been selling since, and it could end up happening again. Don't worry, you can get yours during this show though. Don't know that there's enough for everybody, but there's enough for the first few of you. We've got a wonderful show coming up. If you did join Mel in the previous hour, please make sure to check those baskets out.
Yeah, I'm just about to say Yvonne. Well, was Mel's Scan and Cut 12 o'clock show not on? Yeah, just done it.
Just done it.
Just done it.
Did you do it?
Did it.
Are you sure?
I did it.
Definitely did
I
it.
definitely did it.
It happened.
Did it.
Mel was there.
I was.
Cameras were rolling.
Yvonne wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, she couldn't find it.
Oh.
Don't know. But if you go to YouTube, Highlight Crafts, playlists, and live, you'll be able to watch every show back that we've ever done.
There you go. So
There
you can watch them all
And
back.
I will be back at 6 o'clock tonight.
That's a worrying thought. Watch them all back. Ooh, there's some I won't watch back. Ooh.
Oh, I don't know, there's a few I would. That'd be hilarious.
Wow.
Right.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. It's wonderful to have you company. This is your last live afternoon hour of the day before we come back to you at 6 p.m. this evening. And we've got for you a stamping sale. So every single, it's not just a stamping sale, it's a stonking sale.
It is a stonking stamping sale.
Stonking stamping sale. We've got for you load and fold deals with stamps, multi-buys on stamps. We've got inks, we've got pens with stamps. There's loads on here, so stay with us. We're going to do some inspiration for you as well. Got some cheeky demos coming up for you. And we're going to do it all. So get in touch, have fun. We've also, as well, Mel introduced you in the last hour. We've got this going on.
Just gone out to Emily, who's put this together, and I was like, have we got any more? She's like, why? I said, because I want to buy it.
Yeah, me too. Perfect
As far
Christmas
as a
gift.
beautiful, beautiful brand. If you've ever used something like Declior, it has that scent to it. It's all aromatherapy based and it's beautiful. Now, all you need to do is go to, I have my little list. You need to go to Instagram, our Instagram, Highlight Crafts, and just like and share the post. And you can win that. And that is worth over £350.
Wow,
I
yeah.
know.
Emily was saying to me, she was
Expensive.
like, David, guess how much this is? And I went, well, what is it? She went, it's an eye cream. I went, oh, an eye cream. Well, I said about £20, £40. I was like, oh, okay, right. I see why it's now £300.
Right.
for
So do that.
free.
Instagram, like and share, and you're in a chance with winning that. We're not allowed to enter, unfortunately.
What about if a family or friend does?
No, we're not doing that. That's naughty.
Could do it and just not tell him. I'm joking.
There's a little part of you that isn't though.
When I come in all hydrated and smelling like, what did you say? Little
Declior.
oil, Declior.
We're walking like that.
I use
Like,
them all
oh,
at
I
one smell. Every cream in one session. Thank you for joining us. It is, of course, your 1 o'clock show. This is how it works. It's so simple, incredibly easy. I'm sure most of you joining us will know exactly how to shop with us and watch. But for those of you who don't, or maybe who want just a gentle reminder, because we do get lots of new family members joining us here every day, this is how it works. We're streaming live on Facebook and on Instagram on both the Highlight Crafts platforms. You can join us on either one of those. And when we are live, there's a comment section underneath that, and that's where you can type in your hellos, your good afternoons, anything you want to share with us, whether it's what you're crafting with for the day, what you're having for your lunch, or maybe what you ordered from us during the week. Anything at all, you share it in there. But not only do you share your comments, you actually shop in the comments section. Now you'll see displayed on your screen throughout the entire of the show details for the products that we're talking about and demonstrating. So for example, on your screen right now, it says Shop Moon. To get those strawberry moon stamps into your basket and get them home to your front door, type the word shop with a space and then the word moon. And as soon as you enter that into the comments, just that alone, it enters it into your basket for you. Now, the second you also do that, you will receive a direct message from us at Highlight Crafts. That'll pop up in your inbox with a hello, with your reservation, and also we'll have a link. All you need to do is click on the link that we've sent you and it'll redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website. It's like magic, it's instant. You don't need to even do anything else. But what you do need to do is log into your Highlight Crafts account, because when you do get to the website, you'll see the basket filled with all of the items that you've shopped ahead for during that show or shows that you've been watching. And all of them will be collated together. Now, to make those prices go down even further, log into your Highlight Crafts account, because you are going to get discounts on every single purchase and order that you place being a club member. If you're not a club member already and you're thinking, what am I talking about? It's free to sign up. And there's no monthly subscriptions. You just get all the benefits of course, staying in touch, in the loop, knowing everything that's going on here, and you get all of the latest updates. But along with that, you're going to get free postage when you spend £35 and over, once those discounts have been taken off. And as well, you're going to build up points along the way. Now, those points build up in the background. You can spend them whatever you like on whatever purchase it is you're making. There's no minimum spend to be able to use your points. You could use it on a download worth £3 or a scan and cut worth 400. Or more. It depends on what you're going for. So use your points wherever you want to. You can shop ahead on the website as well. Join us on the website every single day. You can see all the details of the items down the side of your screen, even the ones we've not spoke about just yet. And you can shop ahead for them before anybody else. And we're on YouTube.
We are, absolutely.
So you can watch us there.
Right, shall we get stuck in?
Let's do it, shall we? Talking of moons and strawberries, strawberry moon.
I have a question. What technique got you into crafting?
Ooh.
For me, it was embossing powder.
Really?
Yep, I went to a show. I was selling cricket at the time, so it will be 20...
Well, what got you into cricket?
I worked for the company that distributed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
And we had sold, so we brought in 350 machines. Sure, it was 350 at £365 each for a different shopping channel to create and craft, and they pulled out.
Oh.
I know. And I was demonstrating it at the trade show, Stitches, and the buyers walked past and they went, we'll take all your stock, but you have to come on air and demonstrate it. I went, I'm not going on TV, you can forget that. Yeah, 21 years later.
Wow.
Here we are.
There we have it.
But I
Embossing
remember going up
powders.
to Harrogate and watching a lady use embossing powders for the first time with the heat gun, and I stood there for an hour and a half and I went, right, I need everything that you've just used. She's like, what? I was like, I need to do all of it. Heat gun, all of it.
Wow.
So that was the technique that got me into paper
It's
crafting.
magical, isn't it, heat embossing?
It's something really special.
Yeah, you'll never tire from it.
No,
I mean,
it's
I've done
fab.
it tons.
And these are lovely. So Strawberry Moon is a brand that is designed by Sue Taylor. And Sue Taylor used to own Craftwork cards. So if you remember Craftwork cards and you love that style and feel, this is perfect. Because if you want simplicity in a stamp, but with that real wow factor, this is lovely. We talk about this all the time. I'm like, if you just like simple cards, just a stem with a sentiment on a card, bit of ink in the background, these are perfect for that technique. Now you're going to get both sets. So you've got the sentiments as well. The little sentiment, like the little ticky tape on there. And I love the font on this because it is like a typewriter font.
Yes,
I think it's brilliant. Also, this will be great for backgrounds. So all of these, every single one of these stamps, you could create backgrounds with
Yes, you
them
could.
as well,
I love
which
this
is fabulous.
eucalyptus.
Also, can I just have a check? Yeah, every single one of them will cut out on your scan and cut.
Oh, yes, of course. I wondered what you were checking
Because
for
you've got
then.
that solid outside edge. Shop Moon, $19.99 is going to get you all of those.
Wow.
Spread your wings. You've got Grow, Transform, Hello. Grace is the beauty of the soul. Life is beautiful. And then you've got magical, amazing, adorable, awesome, beautiful, kind. And you've got B and then U and R. They're all lovely, aren't they?
So you are amazing.
Yes,
You are kind,
exactly.
be kind.
Yep.
That's such a wonderful stamp set to have within your craft stash.
We were talking about it last week, weren't we? Because one of our lovely friends at home sent us a gift voucher and a card to say thank you for all the shows that we do, which was absolutely a lovely thing to do. We've spent it, by the way.
Yeah, we have.
We've got a pile, and
Making our way through it though, don't worry.
Well, Amber's back, so they'll be gone by Friday.
Well, she said
I'm right though, aren't I? She's like...
She's clocked me every time I'm at the biscuit tin. And I'm just like, no, I'm just looking.
Do you know who the real culprit is? Lily.
Really? I didn't know she was impartial to a biscuit.
Yeah, Lily's a bit partial. Right, if you want though, I'll tell you. I know, right?
Rapper sneaks me in my pocket. It's like the watering hole.
So she tries to hide it because we're always there. Honestly, there's a pile.
It is
and
a biscuit
then somebody
buffet.
else came to the class yesterday and bought another box of biscuits. I'm like, blinking heck. And I'm being really good. Although I did have a biscuit yesterday, but I was still good.
We're all trying to vanilla killer, and it's just like...
Killer vanilla.
Killer vanilla, and it's, yeah, it's honestly...
Oh, I've left mine at home.
Oh, well, there you go.
I
then.
know,
Oh,
but
what a
no,
shame.
I know,
Oh,
blinking
wow.
heck. Right, so if you want those, Shop Moon, $9.99. Right, now then we have a deal for you on some of our Sheena stamps. So when these are gone, they're gone. We're not bringing anything that's on this counter with the exception of the markers, the cardstock and the inks. We won't be bringing back. So when they're gone, they're gone. Love these.
They're absolutely
These
beautiful.
are really quirky.
Look at the size
and
of them.
they're a cracking size. I was just about to say that.
They're
Look at that.
huge.
That is so Art Deco. It's beautiful.
I would just love to mirror... I know it's an iris,
Yep.
but if you mirror that so it's flipped, it does look like an Art Deco emblem. That on a card front, almost like stained glass look and feel. Stamp that with your stayers onto acetate, put your magic film behind it in your colours, that would look so good.
Fantastic, isn't it? Now, this is the deal. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
That does adds. I know.
That's not right.
It's strange to say out loud, isn't it?
Is that right? Yeah. Well, yeah. Please do double check it. Wow. Okay.
Correct.
So not only are you going to get all of these stamps, I need this in my life. I love this. Right. So you're going to get all your stamps. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21 stamps. And there's a difference in material and how stamps are made. So you can get acrylic stamps and you can get polymer stamps. A polymer stamp is sticky. So when you take it off the sheet, have you got one there? Oh, good lad. You'll feel, look, it's sticky. Look, sticks to your thumb. And that's because polymer is a product that has been exposed to really high light. Now, something else you'll see if I put it on the counter, you will never get those clean. It doesn't matter. So what it happens, because they've been exposed to light, when you put ink on it, it takes the ink into the polymer and it holds it there until you press down and release it. They are brilliant. Also means you could stamp these into your wax seals. And you could also stamp them into your ultra thick embossing enamels and make extra elements from these. Acrylic, you'll get it clean as a pin, but the ink will bead on the surface. With this, it goes in. I wouldn't recommend acrylic stamps, but polymer ones are fabulous. So you're going to get all of those gorgeous stamps. I mean, even if it's just for practicing colouring in. If you're not a colourer in and you're scared, my advice would be get yourself a gold ink pad or a silver ink pad or a black ink pad, probably black, and put clear embossing powder over the top because you get that raised edge then, so you've got something to colour up to. Don't use black embossing powder on a clear ink because the solvent in the pens will pull the colour out of the embossing powder. But you're going to get all of those, $14.99, but here's the thing. You also get both load and folds.
You get both of them in there. You get both the 8x8.
Can't get over that price.
And I think that one there is a 65.
I'm going
6
to
by
get
8,
this.
sorry.
If there's any left at the end, I'm having these.
That's great. I'd buy, I mean, for one, I love the load and folds are brilliant.
It is fabulous.
But the load and folds together are valued higher than what this whole deal is.
Yeah.
So that's, for me, just like, how does that even make sense?
It really doesn't.
You're getting a tool, you're getting 2 elements, and neither of them are consumables.
How much are the load and folds by themselves normally, Amber? Do you know? Shall have a look. Now, this is one of the first stamping platforms that I ever saw. In fact, it was the first one that I ever saw. I'm sure there were more out there. And Stephanie said to me, I want to do like a stamping thing. I said, what do you mean? She went, well, a bit like a CD case, but it's all measured properly and it's got grids on it so you can line up stamps. And you put your card in one side, pick up your stamp, ink it, and then press it down. And then if you haven't got it in the perfect, you can go back and re-stamp it. And I was like, that sounds brilliant. I've never invested in a different platform.
You don't
so
need
I
to. You don't need
Seriously,
slimline. It
they've
goes in
all
your
come
paper
out,
tray.
all singing, all dancing. Those two, also really good for using with your inks because it contains the mess.
Yes, it does.
Please do not, how much are they normally? $14.99
But
by themselves normally.
That's the deal price
That's
as
the
well.
deal price. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So basically, you
Yeah,
know,
they're all free.
wow.
All 21 stamps for free.
20% gone. Please don't miss out on these. Even if you use them as all over backgrounds. I mean, that embossed in gold on black card.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what, it would look lovely on. You didn't use an anti-static bag first. The chroma looks black.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
That would be lovely
Yeah,
on
I'd
there.
like to see that. We'll have to do some gold embossing later.
We will, absolutely. So all three of those, plus your 2 load and folds. I'll tell you what, if you've got a Secret Santa and you do a craft club, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5.
And they're
and
beautiful
if you do £10
stamps.
for each one, you've just saved yourself £35 and a penny.
Oh, of course you have.
Right?
And
Nobody
these
will
are
ever know.
gorgeous. I mean, look at the detail in that one, that full
Stunning.
scene there. How much would you pay for just that stamp on its own? And now, honestly, I think about how much
$12.99.
these stamps were when they first launched. For those 3 sets there, my word.
Which is your favourite?
But the thing is, I can't because I've got favourite bits from each one. So the iris is here. Then I love the lotus flower. But then I really enjoyed working with these.
They're my favourites.
Yeah. These
It's like
leaves.
a tree and a leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really
love
enjoyed those.
30% now. It's allocated. Congratulations if you've got that in your basket. You have just got a tremendous deal. I thought I had the deal of the day on Scan and Cut today. This, blinking heck. Absolutely get that in your basket. Now then, let's talk these. I love these.
I know.
These are right up your street, aren't they? Look at
The
these texture
texture.
stamps.
The
So
texture's
these are
amazing.
from Rare Earth. This was a brand that we used to do, designed by Anna Higginbottom, who used to be one of the girls that worked over at iHub. And she loved journaling and texture and mixed media and all that kind of stuff. I love the birds in the background.
Yeah, and it's a repetitive pattern as
So
well.
cool. Yeah, so they tessellate.
Yeah.
So you can stamp one out and then continue it all the way across. But that
Look at it.
is amazing, isn't it?
I just want to sit and just stamp it. Imagine though, if say for example you weren't able to invest in one of the laser printers we did when we were doing the crackles with the gilding on, stamp that embossing powder, there you go. You completely cut out that whole process, but you picked up another one.
I love that. I think those, absolutely.
No, they can't be. They can't be.
They are.
They can't be.
They are.
Do you know, it's so easy to fill your basket.
You think that we're doing this on purpose, don't you? You think we're going, oh, they're acting here, pretending they didn't know. Genuinely, I didn't know.
You like the surprise.
$3.99 before you discount.
So you can't even get a meal deal for that.
You can't.
And that's gone in 5 minutes.
Right. This, don't miss out on that. And I'll tell you what, that'll be great on top of some rice papers that we've done.
I was exactly what I'm thinking. That on top of rice papers. Also, I always love to have texture on the glassware. When we do the glass plates, I used to have a texture stamp and I've misplaced it and I'm really upset about it. But load it up with your stazon and rock your glassware into it and then paint your metallics on the back or gilding and it looks so good.
Right, you need this in your life. Shop Sans, $3.99. I bet you find that man on the back of your sofa.
It would do.
Right.
Yeah, there'd be a pound somewhere in car.
$3.99. Absolutely. Somewhere. Ready for your trolley.
Yeah, that's
and then
the
you
one.
spend it and you go, can I have got my pound coin?
That's it.
Right, if you want that one, Shop Sans, $3.99. I need to tell you that 35% now of this deal with the iris, the dragonfly. You've got a beautiful, almost like an iris corner in there as well.
Do.
You've got your water lilies, something a little bit more oriental with your lotus flowers. And then you've got these really quirky ones, which I love.
Like fantasy flowers.
They are. You're getting all 3 sets, plus your 2 load and folds for $14.99. 14, not 40, $14.99.
You can't miss out on that.
40% of it now is allocated. Sans, 15% of that one is gone.
I mean, and also just to reiterate what Mel said, these will not be coming back.
No, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah,
everything up
that's it.
to here on this counter,
and obviously
and not the card.
Yeah.
When it's gone, it's gone. Right, let's talk this. That is magnificent.
I know. Let's look at that one first, shall we?
Look at that.
So,
and that die cuts it out.
So you can see inside here, if I open this
Oh,
up.
he's gorgeous, isn't he?
You've
A line
actually
with
got
dreadlocks.
a dreadlock. I know,
Love
they're actually
it.
built into it, aren't they?
I love it.
So this particular die here actually sits around the stamp itself. So when you're working with it, let's have a little look.
Yep, there
So
you
it will
go.
sit onto the top of the image, just
So you
like
can have the
that.
edge over your card.
It will go over the edge.
How glorious
Because
is
you can see
that?
you've even got your edge, almost like an edge creator there as well.
It's phenomenal. That just stamped in black is enough.
It is.
You
it's
don't need anything
wonderful.
else, do you?
Today, if you've got your ink and stamped that onto fabric with those fabric pens that
Oh,
Stephanie was
yes.
working with, because they blend beautifully.
Do they?
They're incredible. You'll love them. You've not seen them yet, have you? In the meeting yesterday, because you were teaching, weren't you?
I was.
Stephanie rainbowed them all, and I was like, I'm curious about these pens. I want to see how they work. And then she was pushing them, and they don't bleed, but they blend. So they don't travel into the fibres unless you push them.
And they work in a universal pen holder, just putting that out there. Right, 60% of flowers, 20% of sands. Please don't miss out on these deals. Right, so you're going to get your lion. I love the fact, it's almost like a dream catcher as well, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a dream catcher, but more masculine.
It
I love
is.
that.
Very majestic project, that one.
Then you've got the moon and the sun. Take pride in how far you have come. That's a great one to send, just to send somebody. And then you get the coordinating dies and the edge for that lion head. I think that
I love a die with a
striking.
It's like, it's harmonising, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, if you want that one, good grief, $4.99 with the ties.
Me.
I know, Lily
It's
said to
dies.
me, you got some really good deals on that. I'm like, have I? I didn't think she meant this good. This isn't a deal, this is a...
How is that even possible?
well, I don't know, but it is. So take it while we've got it. Shop Strong, $4.99. If you struggle for cards, men's cards, that is brilliant.
That stamp on its own is worth at least 15
See that
to 20
with
pounds.
that texture behind and the birds in the sky,
Yeah.
make a whole scene.
Yeah, because you could do a mask out of him.
Yes, you could.
And then all of those birds could flutter over. Oh, wow. You've got to do that. That's your project done. You've already got your first project made.
Brilliant, right? Right, 90% limited stock now on the flowers.
Whoa.
And on Sands, which is this one, please don't miss out on that. It's ridiculous, a silly price, $3.99. We'll get you both of those background stamps, and they do tessellate. So once you've stamped one, you can then move it over and line it up. That's exactly why you need your load and fold.
It is.
The other thing I love about load and fold is that it folds flat. How many times? The worst way to stamp is to hold your stamp in one hand and your ink pad in another, because you never get a level area. How many times have you seen somebody pick up a stamp on a platform and then hold the platform like that and ink it?
Yeah.
It's just the same thing.
I know. That's the thing. When
They
it's
go
open,
flat.
I've got
Love
mine
the
under
load and
here
fold for
somewhere.
that.
That's it. Here, look. When you literally open it, the whole thing is flush.
Look at that.
Because some of them, it only goes to there,
drives
doesn't
me
it?
crazy.
And it's the hinge. You feel like you're going to spray
I'm like, what's
it.
the point of that?
The whole thing is flush and flat to the surface. I've been having quite a bit of fun with this one. But
tell.
yeah, I've had it. Do you know what? I must have had this since probably one of my 6 months into doing my shows at Create and Craft. I've had open this load and fold, and I'll clean it up at the end of the show because I've had cadence and all sorts all over it. But look at that; it's stood the test of time.
I think I probably had mine. I've been working with Stephanie probably 9 years.
Wow, you say I've probably had that about 5
And I've
years.
never invested in another one because I didn't need to. And I've had a couple of people say, would you like one of mine? I'm like, well, to be honest, I won't use it.
Do you know what? I actually made the mistake of forgetting mine once, and I borrowed somebody else's, and it was like an all singing bells and whistles one, and I wiped it clean, and the grid came off.
Wow.
I was like, oh.
That's not going to happen with that.
But this one,
Right,
brilliant.
moving on. Now then, what have we got next, Amber? Is this one big collection?
So you've got your 3 USBs,
Wow.
card, and pens.
Wow. Right,
So
let's
it's like
talk
the
digital,
ultimate.
shall we?
Let's do it.
So, we have got Digistamps Volume 1, Minecraft Studio. This is the 2 Red Robins that we did as digital
The first.
stamps. The very first one, with our Pip, Scuttle and Buddy, our old boot, the rusty bucket, and then we had Miss Daisy, who was abandoned in the field, the vintage car. So you're going to get your Digistamps on here. Let me see if it gives you anything. Yes, it does. USB includes 82 digital stamps,
82.
including Field of Dreams, 22, Festive Birdsong, Christmas one, that's the one I made, that was big frames out of, 25, Forgotten Corner, 15 stamps, and Summer Breeze, 20 stamps. So you're going to get that one, literally, print and colour. Then you're going to get Volume 2. It's working order. This is going to give you Bumblebee Barn, 15 stamps, Nature's Homestead, 18, Amber Glow, 21, and End of the Lane, 11. Then, we're not finished yet, you're going to get volume 3. Believe in the Beauty, you get 10 stamps on that. Cottonwood Clearing, 20. Morning Delights, 15. And Twilight Moments. I've just had a thought.
Go on.
We are going to be bringing you some silk painting.
We are.
Now, you can trace, if you print this off, put it on your light board, you can then trace with the gutter, that are the lines that you'd use for silk painting, over the top of these, so you could blow them up and make them really big.
Okay.
That's a game changer, guys. Right, 20% of this is now allocated.
You've not even seen it all.
All the flowers gone with the, or allocated, and 20% of Sam's. Oh, be happy they got a deal.
I know I am, but I wanted to
Now
show you
then,
it embossed.
The other thing that you're getting in here is this. Now, this is our pure print. Please don't try this on premium pure print because it won't work. The length of the fibre in this card is perfect for using with your alcohol markers. And the way alcohol markers work is they don't blend together to make another colour. So if I put red down on here and then went in with a pale blue, it will move the red that's underneath and leave you with the pale blue.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like a blending, like pens normally blend. It's a different thing. You will expect bleed through on the card because it goes in and the length of the fibre holds that ink so that you can blend. So for example, if you're doing red, orange and yellow, if you put your red down, put your orange next to it and your yellow next to that, blend just where those two lines meet. Because if you think that alcohol ink moves alcohol ink, if you go all over the red with the orange, it's going to turn it orange. So you just blend where those colours meet. It's a fabulous opportunity to have a try. So you're going to get 75 sheets of 250 GSM pure print, and then you're also going to get 12 of your alcohol markers. Now, I bought these rather than using my Ink Lily ones.
Okay.
Because they've got a chisel nib on it and I use it for edging my card. So I've now got 12 different colours of card for all my mats and layers without actually having any card.
Yes.
Or just white,
It's
which is
a
brilliant.
brilliant deal. I mean,
That's incredible.
when you weigh
deal.
up the value of this entire
£24.99
bundle,
for all of that.
it should be over £100. When these USBs first launched, I think they were around about £29.99
Yep.
each individually. And then you've got the value of the card and the pens together. Great deal. And you're going to get your club discount on top of that as well. All 3 volumes, pens and cardstock together. That's either a Christmas gift or it's going to take you right through for the next years to come
How
of
fabulous
digital
is
stamping.
that? Brilliant, right? Plus, you can also use your digital stamping with your pyrography.
Pyrography,
Use
the
it with your hot
fabric
foil
pens.
pen, fabric pens, all of that. Don't miss out on that one. That's a cracker. Shop Digi, $24.99. Now, this is cute.
Super cute little tiles inside
These
here.
are lovely. Now, you could stamp these with a StazOn onto our PET sheets
Yes, you
and
could.
make them into stickers.
Yeah, you
couldn't
could.
you?
Little panel stickers.
They'd be lovely. I like these. There's something really quaint about them.
There
isn't
is.
there?
I think it's the fact that the images themselves have been scaled right down, but with still high detail, and they're so clear. So even though they're smaller stamps, you can see the detail so crisp and clearly on these. Now, these would be great for smaller concertina cards as well. They would look really nice for gift cards, gift tags,
ATCs, all that kind of stuff.
But if you just want to do some inserts for all your cards, there is a card front, all 4 of them together, as a tile would look amazing.
Maybe this is going to be a handmade buy on the back of your card.
Definitely.
Right?
That
How
would work
fabulous
so
is
well.
that? Shop Eastern. We've only got 2 left.
Oh my
$10.99. There you go.
They won't be coming back as well. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Right. Where's those lows and folds gone, kid?
Folds and lols.
We have another one.
There we are. There's another
So
one.
you're going to get those plus these moodling stamps. Obsessed
All
with
4.
these.
Wow.
Obsessed. So you're going to get both of your load and folds. You're then going to get all of these. Now these are glorious. These are by our lovely Lou Withers. So Lou does a lot of mindful crafting called moodling. So doodling and mindful all mixed together. And she teaches it on a regular basis. But maybe you just don't like when you doodle. Maybe you just don't like the effect that you get. Now you've got the opportunity to have stamps. Again, high-grade polymer. So think about pouring your wax onto these, pouring your ultra-thick embossing enamel and stamping into it. You've got so much scope. So you're going to get that set. You're also going to get that set. That is beautiful.
That to me, I see like a stargazing sunflower, like loads of layers of sunflower together. But think about
Stunning.
bleeding all those colours out on there, ombre it.
And then all these little bits here will be perfect on your backgrounds. Worker stamps, these, that's what we call them. And look, she's even done a faux stitch.
Cute.
How lovely is that?
Yeah, lots
We're not
of
finished
detail.
yet. You're going to get that one.
Wow. These are nice as coasters. You know the
Absolutely.
circular coasters that we do?
Yeah, yeah.
They'd be nice just on top
And your
of those.
resin on top.
Oh, resin.
Oh, resin. And then that one as well. So you have got so many different stamps, plus your load and fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20. I'm going to say you've probably got the best part, well, at least 35 stamps on there.
Wow.
Plus your 2 load and folds. These on shrink plastic and make great pieces of jewellery.
Shrink plastic with these would be fabulous. And also as well, if you stamp all of these out, you could scan them in.
Yes, you could. Scan them in.
You could scan them in, and
Yes,
then
you
you've got your SVG files
Yes,
made out
you
of
could.
them. Yeah, definitely want to be doing that with
Right,
those.
Shop Mindful is going to get you all 4 sets of those, plus your 2 load and folds. If you just bought the flower one and you're like, I've got load and folds now, Mel, give them away.
Absolutely, you've got gifts.
Absolutely.
They're essentially working out next to nothing for you.
Right, now then, 2 more sets of stamps for you in a bundle. Oh, well, each were separate, right? Okay,
Mindful
so
Christmas.
love this. These are fabulous. Festive Fancy, A6 stamp set. Look at those.
Wow.
Aren't they
Snowflakes,
glorious? I love them.
acetate, all that.
$3.99.
I mean,
$3.99.
£3. Oh my goodness.
Mad,
I mean, if
isn't it?
Lou's watching right now, she'll know you're getting a brilliant deal.
Please
at
watching
home.
right now. You're really sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Lou.
She'll just be glad that people are getting them. These are brilliant for the kids as well. Just sit there and colour in.
I was going to say,
Or
if you
for
want to
you
just
to
do
colour in.
backgrounds or textures, all that sort of stamp onto your rice papers and
Yes,
stuff like this. It
exactly.
worked really well.
Shop Elegance, $3.99. And then this one is a lovely. Love this. I love that border.
Yes.
I think that's really, really strong
Stamp
stamp.
with your Mixion, metal leaf Mixion, and do all your gilding with these.
Oh, nice shout. Look at that.
Definitely.
Shop Decadence, $3.99. Across those 2 products, you're saving £12.
The deals on today's show are a little
Add a
bit silly.
fiver, you get that.
Yeah.
Right, David. My hands are itching.
Okay, you ready?
I've got inks that I haven't got. I'll have them by the time I go home
I was
on
gonna
Saturday. I'll
say,
tell you that.
you're
I'll
gonna
have
be
them by the time I go back to Stephanie's
Look what I
tonight.
tried doing.
I know, look at you showing off.
It's
Right,
not.
come over
I'm
here.
honestly.
Talk to me about these.
Playing.
Royal
Right.
and Langnickel.
Royal and Langnickel.
See, I told you we were stopping them. We've just had their fine liners
Yes.
on the Scan and
Do you
Cut
know what
shows.
we've got coming up?
What?
So Royal and Langnickel, of course, are specialists in not just mediums but tools as well. So their brushes are some of the best in the world. Their brushes. We've got a cracking crackle show coming up, and I said to Katie, I went, can we please have some really silky smooth, large, flat brushes, bigger than what we've had before? And she went, I know just the ones. They're coming up. We've got them.
How exciting.
So
Right.
we're going to talk about
So,
these.
talk to me about these.
Okay, so they are an acrylic ink, okay?
Right.
Now, these are specifically designed to work either in an airbrush gun, so they will diffuse perfectly. In the airbrush gun that we shared with you, the USB-powered one, they work brilliantly. The show, we actually did a lot of airbrushing with these. Also, as well, you can water paint with them. You can wash them down. You can mix them with other mediums. They take in micas really well. They go incredibly far. Now, each one of these is a 30ml glass bottle with a glass pipette and silicone-topped squeezer, okay? Now, when you work with them, the thickness of the metallics is slightly denser,
Yeah, I would
okay? The
expect that.
consistency is slightly thicker. So if you're using those in your airbrush gun, you can use a little bit of water, or you can use Cadence Extender.
Right.
That works fine. They mix
Thin it
really well
out.
with Cadence,
Okay.
absolutely. But these are highly pigmented, so a little goes a very long way. Now, what we actually learned with these is that you could mix a full spritz bottle and put 2 small drops of this in there, and you've got all ink sprays, and you can mix and match. Because as a primary set, you can make loads of different colours from your primaries in all of your different spritz bottles with mica in there, making your own shimmer sprays. This is kind of like your go-to for all ingredients ink.
We had those little bottles on those spray bottles the other day on Storage Solutions last week, I want to say. They'd be great for this. But it also says, so let me read you what it says on the back. These extremely fluid colours are vibrant, quick drying, permanent and water resistant. So they
Yeah.
can go outside.
Oh yeah, they can go outside as well, they're weatherproof.
They have a thin, watery consistency and are excellent on paper or canvas. Royal and Langnickel acrylic art inks can also be used on wood and metal. Now, these inks can be applied with a brush, dip pen, so if you've got the dip pens, or an airbrush, and are widely used by designers, calligraphers, and artists, as well as illustrators. Royal and Langnickel acrylic art inks are a fun and versatile way to add colour to a completed art project, or they can be used alone. That metallic is stunning.
I mean, the metallic is a firm favourite of mine. They all are, but that...
$22.99 for 6.
Look at that. It's luminous.
That's mad, David. How would they do it?
Just to show you how
your
these
metallics.
move.
So your metallics, you get your gold, your silver, and your copper.
Yes, you do. You get all three of those.
All three
together.
of those. Shop metallic $14.99. That is a blinking and ridiculous price. Look at the consistency of that.
Put a bit more so you can see.
That's lush. Oh, I'm having these. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes about that. Could I coloured my paste with these?
Yeah, we did. We mixed it with aquastone as well the other day and painted it onto glass. It looked unreal. But it's the consistency and the pigmentation that I love about this. Now,
wow.
Look at how much coverage I am getting from those two teeny tiny little drops.
Wow.
And I'm using it neat at the moment. If you go over the watercolour painting with this, it looks brilliant. It works as well on dark and light surfaces. It doesn't make a difference to the appearance. But that there...
Oh, look at that.
Look how beautiful
now that's gone
this
over
is.
black.
Over black
Wow.
directly. It is polished. It dries incredibly quick as well. And with it being water resistant, that does also mean that when you paint it on a surface, so say for example you were to go in and paint it and then go over the top in areas with watercolours or infill stamps, you're not going to nudge or budge any of your other colours. But if you want to go on to decorative pieces for the garden, if you want to go and do some detailing on glassware, it works so well. And they're acrylic and they're water-based.
Wow.
They're water-based inks. I love now that all of these creative companies that produce inks, mediums and paints are all leaning to a water-based environment. It's so much better for the environment because there's so many of us out there. There's millions of us that are crafters. And having little bottles of solvent here, there and everywhere is not the best. All water-based is so much better.
That's fantastic.
And you get even better results.
Especially that it will go on metal or wood.
Well, when I first saw them, my instant was, what do they go on and what won't they go on?
Yes.
And the only thing you wouldn't use them in is stuff to like paint candles with because it's wax. There's nothing else you can't use them with.
So would they go on acetate then?
If you were to go onto acetate, you might bead ever so slightly with them being a more of a fluid content. But if you mix them with something like a little bit of varnish, they would probably adhere to it. It would probably go on fine. We did try them on the acrylic baubles and it went on fine on those.
Oh, well,
the plastic one. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, perfect.
And
right.
we did paint fabric with them too, and it worked well on fabric. But just don't machine wash the fabric.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Right. So your metallics, $14.99. We'll get you those three. Then we've also got these, which are your primaries. So your yellow, your red, your green, your blue, your white, and your black. Now, you've just heard David say you can mix all these together. You have got every single possible colour that you could ever find in those because you've got your black for your shades, your white for your tints, the white and black together for your tones. Then you've got your primaries in there as well. Really impressed with the price on these, $22.99. Does it tell me how much is in it? Oh, it's about 30 ml bottle. And you've just seen 2 drops over black.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm thinking about stamping those little stamps onto acetate and then colouring the background with the metallics. They'd look absolutely fabulous. So those are your primaries. That shop primary, $22.99. Love these.
These are fancy.
I'm just going to have them all because I can't choose.
When we first brought
I'm really
these
naughty.
in,
I can't do that.
goodness,
I'm bad.
they flew out in minutes.
I'm not surprised.
And they're so zesty. They are beautiful. Now, if you're going to use these onto brighter colours, so lighter tone cardstocks, of course you're going to get a more vibrant finish, a more vivid tone. Use them on dark surfaces, it's really interesting. You get almost like a dulled neon, so it looks like a vintage neon, which I've not really found in any of the mediums.
Nice.
But across there, full pigmentation with an airbrush, my word, the results are spectacular. They look so good. Through a stencil and an airbrush, it's like a neon blend. Yeah, it's second to none.
Okay, if you want your neon, shop neon, $22.99. 10% of the metallics are already allocated.
With this as well, I found that the Cadence pouring acrylic medium, if you mix this with it instead of acrylic paint, a couple of drops, you can make your own pouring paints with neons, primers and metallics. So it will mix with Cadence pouring paints. A little bit of water, a little bit of ink into the pouring medium. You have pouring paints from ink. I know, it's good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I feel a messy day coming on.
Yeah, absolutely.
A messy day, and I know I don't do messy, never did messy, hated it. Went to Cadence, whole world changed.
Only thing I haven't done with it though is stamp.
Oh.
And I'm going to try it.
Go on then.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll get ready. I'll get ready.
Let's do that. Right, just while you're getting ready, I've got some stock updates for you, I'm afraid. So, metallics, 10% has gone. 30% of that one, please don't miss out on that. It's $3.99, guys, before you discount. That's ridiculous. You've got that crazy, almost like a crazy paving, distressed, textured background. It's lovely. It doesn't need to look dark and grungy. You do that in a metallic, it's going to look completely different to what it does in the packet. You've then got all the birds in the background. This is a great one, and it tessellates. So if you stamp this out, it'll tessellate that way, but it will also tessellate that way. It's really cleverly designed. Shop Sans, $3.99 will get you that. Now then, this one is crazy. 30% of this has gone as well, and I'm not surprised. You're going to get volumes 1, 2 and 3 of our 2 Red Robins Digi-Stamps. So you can print these off and away you go colouring in. So you've got all of those. Then you're going to get a full pack of our not premium pure print, regular pure print. Don't use alcohol markers on premium. It feels like colouring on chalk. This is the one that you want. It's got a longer fibre and a more open texture to it. So you're going to get a pack of that. Now that is $12.99 by itself. Got it on a deal at the moment at $10.99. So for $14.99, how much are these pens, Amber? Normally? I'm going to say they're probably $14.99.
I think so.
Which means that by the time you've got your card and your pens, you're not paying anything for your USBs. Let's just check for you. But that, either way, is a deal and a half. Because you've got normally £13 worth of card, however much they are, and then all 3 of those. Please don't miss out on these. $12.99. Right, so $12.99, $12.99. Getting those for free. Oh, David. Oh. Right, that's a game changer. Shop Neon, Shop Primary, or Shop Metallic. That is tremendous. Look at that.
So that's stamping with the gold metallic. Look at that. I didn't even need to use embossing powder.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm gonna do
right,
some more.
How did you do? How did you apply it?
Right, so what I did...
Oh, how exciting is that?
This is really exciting.
So you don't need it now.
But
if you put your clear embossing powder over the top, you can then use your alcohol markers to colour it in. So remember I just said a few minutes ago, get yourself a gold ink pad or a silver ink pad or a black ink pad. You've got it.
You've got it in your ink. So what I've done is I've decanted out.
Amazing, amazing.
Went to the gold. Small drop of it, just like that, okay?
Wow.
Really small amount. Cadence cut and use foam pad. Take it into the ink and just stipple around.
So you're on your palette paper?
Absolutely, on palette paper. You could do any messy mat, it'll wipe up a bit, of course. Just trying to keep it a little bit tidier. I always find that when I've got stamps out and paper crafting, I go a little bit tidier. I don't know. When I've got my Cadence and everything, I create this... It's weird.
It's because you're starting with a clean piece of card, I think.
Yeah, and you're a bit more refined, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is stipple around all over here, just with the sponge. And it's sitting on the surface. I expected it potentially to resist or sit, and it hasn't done. And then folding it straight over. Now, I'm not going to add an immense amount of pressure.
That's because it's a polymer stamp. That's why you're not getting that sitting on top. Can we do an ombre? Please do an ombre. That's magnificent.
I wonder if what we could do is if we then
pick up... That is fabulous.
What's it like in there now?
No, still open. No, it stays. It stays open. You'd absolutely get an embossing powder over that. Right, come on, guys. You've got to have these inks in your life. These are blinking brilliant. I've known Royal and Langnickel for a long, long time. Yeah. And what really amazes me is how they get, it's very much like Cadence actually, how they get the professional quality product, but at a silly price, at a really good price. You know, you always say you get what you pay for. The price on these does not reflect the quality, just like it doesn't reflect the quality of Cadence. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And I think this, instead of going out, so if you bought a gold, a silver and a copper ink pad, you pay more than that.
Oh, absolutely it would. Now,
The
because
three
the
metallics.
gold has already dried, I can go in with the
And go
copper
in
and
with
it's
your
not
copper.
reactivating it because it's water resistant.
Wow.
So I can actually go in and I'm just adding copper down to the base. I'll hold it up so you can see it.
That's fabulous.
Put a little bit more of that copper. And I'm actually watering the copper down because I didn't want it neat.
Okay.
There we go. And then I'm going to go back in with concentrated copper.
Wow.
Beyond. There we are.
These are phenomenal.
Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, really good. And the fact that it's I don't think I've ever seen an acrylic ink.
No, do you know what? It's something that I've not come by here, especially at Highlight Crafts that we've never done before. I have seen them, but given the opportunity to work with them was something I've not had.
And now you have.
Yeah.
Now you're addicted.
Oh, honestly. Because we're constantly finding new things we can do with them.
I know, right? How cool is that?
So let's put some more of it
So you
here.
could just go out and buy a standard wooden box. I'll tell you what, they'd look lovely on if you black gessoed one of those wine boxes.
Wow.
And then stamp those.
Yeah, because you
over
could roll
the
them
top.
into the stamp.
Yeah, you could.
Look at that.
That's amazing.
That is
and that's
so
an
stunning.
ink.
Yeah.
Not
and
an
as well,
ink pad, a fluid ink that you can also use with
when you work.
paint pour.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, come on.
So neat like that, you get your full, of course, concentrated
Wow.
copper. So that's it neat. And then as soon as you start to work with the water, bring water in, and that's when you can create the mica. And see how it travels?
Oh, they're fabulous. Look at those.
Can you see the mica in there moving?
Oh, look at it. It's fizzing.
Look at that. So then you can really push this about, and then you can reduce the intensity of it regarding of how much water you're going to add into there. I'm just going to go into water now and not go into
That's going to
anything
make an amazing spritzer with extender.
It makes the
Isn't
best
it?
spritzer.
We also sell empty rollerball bottles with the rollerballs.
Yes.
You put it into there, you can then create all your messy backgrounds. Acrylic ink, I'm guessing they'll work on your gel plate.
Oh, don't see why not. I'll put those there a second.
I'm really impressed that it works with the stamp.
Don't know why it wouldn't work on a gel plate at all.
No, I don't. How cool would that be?
Clean this out a second, bear with me.
One question for Linda.
Yes.
Would you use the inks to go on the back of the baubles? With some new ones,
Oh, the ones we had on this morning? Yeah, don't see why not.
They're
yeah.
acrylic. They're
Yeah.
an acrylic base. An acrylic will dry on many, many, many surfaces. If you think about acrylic paint, think about the hybrid acrylic paint or any of the paints from Cadence, they bond. That's what acrylic does. But instead of being acrylic paint, it's acrylic ink, which is just, I've never seen it.
No, it's amazing
But it's not
stuff.
something I've ever looked for, to be fair.
It feels
but now,
like, you know, when you make an acrylic paint, you've got your pigment, you've got all of your acrylic components in there. Before adding the binder in, which is your paint, it's kind of like the pre-stage of a paint.
yeah,
It's the ink. It's the pigmentation.
yeah,
Basically thinned down.
yes,
It's brilliant. So what I'm going to do,
that's amazing.
I'm going to put inside here some. Let's just go with the gold. Go with any of
Exciting,
them.
isn't it? I love knowing when we've got new
like-
products like this, new goodies that I've never seen before.
Small amount in there. One squeeze of the pipette. Okay.
Wow.
And then we're going to go in with just some water. You could use extender for this one. If you were to put water in here and put a little bit of decoupage glue in there as well and shake it up, it'll stick. So it will actually form like a watery glue. So it will stick inside there. Just make sure to clean your nozzle out afterwards.
You don't want a messed up nozzle.
No, you don't. Right, it's going to do a few pumps into there to get the water out there first,
Oh,
and
wow. Oh, David. Wow.
then look at this. If I just dry a section of that,
Wow, wow, wow. And that was the tiniest amount with the tiniest amount
tiniest
of water.
amount.
I'll tell you what.
Look at this. Oh, you're creating your own
Wow.
shimmer card. Now I've put quite a bit on there. You could, of course, not put anywhere near as much on it. If you wanted to do just a really fine mist,
Oh no, I love that.
so you wanted to just dust it, then you'll get a wonderful shimmer like that. Just a real fine sparkle.
That's phenomenal,
It's like
David.
moonstone.
It is. Like a galaxy.
Yeah. But then you can, of course, go all the way. Once this is dried, of course,
Love
the
that.
fluid, the moisture content will be gone. And you could die cut it. But look at this.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
working
you
with
definitely
these,
need these in your life.
they're
There's no
less than a
doubt about
fiver
that.
each. Less than a five of one of these.
And then you get your discount off. And you
Work
pay
that
it
one
back.
out.
Can I just remind everybody, please, if you go to Highlight Crafts Instagram, like and share this post, all the rules and regs and whatever else you've got to have is inside
If you
here.
work here, you can't
This
take
is
part.
S-Bar. Have you seen the crystal that's inside?
Crystal?
Yeah, look.
Oh. Is this what you rub on your face with the cream? Oh, I don't know if it was like a cooling stone. Yeah.
Probably like that, but it's
I
rose
think-
quartz, isn't it?
Wow.
How lovely is
It's
that?
got a lovely little heart shape.
So you've got your scalp mud, refining skin polish. That's your exfoliator. You've got your pro cleanser. You've got the most beautiful oil. It just reminds me of Decleo scent. It's gorgeous. You've got your pro serum. You've then got like an air mister. Then you've got, I'm going to say, moisturiser. And you also get an eye cream worth over £350. And if you go in, sorry, how much? That is £40 to buy. This is a premium brand, this. And you're going to get it in the little basket just for liking and sharing. Somebody will win it. I'm a little bit gutted we haven't got more of those because I'd have bought those for Christmas presents.
Ooh,
I bought a Christmas present the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I've started.
You started?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I need to start. It's just starting.
I know.
It's
Right.
starting. Where
Well,
to
you're
start?
going on holiday next week, so when you come back, you can start, right?
Yes, can.
Yes, I can. Right, so what do we need to recap? 30% of metallics are now allocated. I'm
Oh,
not
my
surprised. 30% of sands, which is this one, and 45% of your digit. This is a deal and a half. Or you've got gifts there. Keep the card for yourself. Pens, digistamps, brilliant. We also do a watercolour pad, don't we? That's like quite a lightweight.
Yes, we do. We do quite a few watercolour pads actually. I'm really glad we've got the cold press one,
You
which
want
is
the
the
lightweight
Mozart one.
That'll go through an inkjet printer.
Yes, we do. Yeah, and there's also the sketching pads that you can cut down and make into printable, almost what feels like sketching watercolour paper. That stuff's fabulous.
Honestly, don't miss out on that deal. That's tremendous. Now, just to recapture these inks, you have got your... Now, these are perfect. So you can use them with pouring medium, as David said, to pour. You can use them in your airbrush, but you can also spritz with them, paint with them, stamp with them. That's incredible. That you can stamp with them is phenomenal. So if you want this one, that's Shop Neon. We've only got 2 left of that one, which is Shop Eastern. So if you want your neons, Shop Neon. If you want your primaries with your black and your white, please don't miss out on that one because you can make every single colour you can ever imagine from that set. Shop Primary, $22.99. And if you want your metallics, which are the ones that David's been using, that's Shop Metallic, $14.99. 40% of the metallics now are in people's baskets. Please make sure that you're checking out those baskets. We've had over the last couple of weeks a lot of people sitting with product in the basket, and the day after we've had a lot of customer service queries going, I put it in my basket, it's not there now. It's because somebody's come in and taken it out. It's just like you're walking around your supermarket, putting stuff in your trolley doesn't make it yours. I know morally and as far as manners are concerned, you would expect it to be yours, but it's not yours till you've gone through and paid for it.
Yeah,
so anyone
true.
could come along at any time, pinch it out your basket, look at you with your leaves.
I know.
We're excited about this. Do you find using this easier than using paint when you're doing this, when you're practicing?
So much easier. I find it easy because it doesn't dry out on the brush. So when I'm working it,
Well, that's why we've got that
with it on the brush, it's just not drying out.
that stay wet palette.
I know.
Right.
I've not
I
even
know.
used that
Mm,
yet.
David, it's fabulous,
been hidden.
honestly.
Don't know where that's
We've
gone.
got 2 minutes. That's all
Oh,
we've got
no.
left. I
Oh,
know,
my
right?
Goodness, what?
We've had some cracking deals. Well done if you've got a deal on this show because you made a really good choice there, whether it's the inks, whether it's the moodling stamps with the load and fold, whether it's your digi-stamps with the pens and the card, whether it's that beautiful lion's head from our Sheena, or your very simple strawberry moon. I love those strawberry moon ones.
They're gorgeous,
They're
aren't they?
so simple in the artwork, but they're just glorious. And then look at this, painting but with acrylic ink. How fabulous is that?
You can do
Look at that.
You can do so much. I'm just doing fancy swirls and things.
Fancy.
Fancy, but you can really sort of just go to town with this.
I think this is a great shout. I'm definitely having those inks.
I want to speak to Royal Langnickel and see if they do these in other colours. Could you imagine? Because then you've got your greens for your leaves, you've got your reds for your flowers.
Oh, and your metallics, you mean?
Yeah, metallics. But also, there's nothing stopping you from adding mica paints to those. Your mica powders, all those mica powders that we've got, mix them in a separate bottle, and then you've got your own version.
What if I did those with the Dora metallics?
Oh.
Could I mix those?
Why not? Yeah, they're both acrylic. You've got an acrylic paint and an acrylic ink.
Boom.
Match made in heaven.
Thank you, David.
Well, thank you.
And
Love
thank
that.
you for joining us. We really do appreciate your continued support with us here at Highlight Crafts. I will be back with you at 6 o'clock tonight with the final instalment of Scan and Cut Tuesday. We're going to make a poinsettia tonight.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to teach them how to put foil lines in.
No, oh, yes, I do like that.
It's quite cool.
We've got new rice papers as well tomorrow.
Have we?
6 brand new collections. The Christmas one is... And
Is
I said
that
this
the one
on
that I
last
saw on
one.
the screen with the big watch, pocket watch?
And now when I said the last Christmas one was the best one, it absolutely has overtaken it.
That's
And
a
I
big
don't- I
statement.
didn't think that would ever happen.
Neither did I.
No,
Wow.
it's happened.
It's happened. It's a thing. Right, I'll see you at 6 o'clock. You take care. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye.